Hello everyone, I'm going to make myself a new Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Let's see how it goes, shall we? A new game. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to see a lot of loading screens today, I guess. What shall we going to play? And so, the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Gentacle of the Tionitis, 813. That's probably supposed to be some kind of...
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Aww.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
That's an interesting story, shall we say. Even the Grey Wardens. The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you have to play through. It also affects how your character responds to you throughout the game. Well, I'm a guy, so let's play a guy. I want a dwarven warrior, like a real guy. Yeah, elf warrior. This doesn't feel. Elf is weak, meek. Should be either a rogue or a mage. Humans are just so standard, boring. Let's go for a dwarf. Are we going to be a noble? Or a commoner? Born casteless in the lands where rank is everything. Bound as the lackey and tuck of the local crime lord. You spend your life invisible, until change thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your action or your birth. As the favorite child for the dwarven king, you proudly take up on your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and psychopaths may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. I hate politics, so let's go for the commoner, easy start. Is there a fine preset? I'm really horrible with customer creations. Let's go for him. Farron? No, let's go for boleboos. Next. Ooh, stats. I want to be a bit tanky. I want to be a bit strong. I will be a berserker. Cunning. Guys, quick maar formaatje dat. I think you need that for some buttons. No wall strength. Let's just go for some more constitution and strength for the time being. I love the storylines in Dragon Age games, so I will go for those points. Combat I will get later. Berserker, dwarf, dual wield? Is it dwarfish? Feels a bit roguish. Archery, certainly not. Weapon and shield? Yeah, let's get a good weapon and shield. Let's be the tank. Shield block, shield defense, shield bash. Shield bash is the target dealing normal damages whilst knocking the... Yeah, doubles the strength for his attack. Oh, the mastery. Shield defense, shield block, sustained. While this mode is activated, its defensive stance favor the shield, gaining bonus and increase taking penalty to attack. Yeah, it's real tanky mode. I am not that great, so just play normal for the time being. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Use your inventory screen to increase a tip from the loading screens, because why the hell? Yeah, sorry for long loading screens, guys. It is something.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orgins, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orgins now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orgins' perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orgins, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Now what do I have to do?
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat, can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
So that's my sister, and that's the boss I'm working for. And he's doing what to my sister? He's right, whatever. No. I'm going to be the good brother. Don't. I don't. I hate that guy right at the moment. So.
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
He's rude. I should punch him. He's thinking my sister like a whore or something? Oh, he's mean. gonna send up for... How much more do you think? I don't like... Yeah.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brat. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Wait, he isn't family of us. So, we're basically slaves to his will.
That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Everyone needs me. Because everyone has things they want, and my Carter, we're the ones who provide. Until you can do that, you're nothing but my errand boy. So shut up and do as you're told.
Can't I just pull my weapon and slaughter him? Probably not, but I want to. Can we? No, I'm not a lackey. Quote errands, yeah, what the fuck.
A few. Do a good job, and you might work your way up to footpad one of these days. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now, and I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
She's... I don't know. She's my sister. He's the big guy. I'm the guy that makes all the mess. Yeah, I'm a big brother.
Just be careful about showing him. You've been lucky so far. He thinks it's funny when you and Lesky get vulgar. Some of the nobles I've met, they'd as soon have your head for speaking your mind. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Yeah.
I wish I could. Just go and walk the deep roads until we find a magical crystal kingdom and live happily until the stones embrace. But it's not happening.
That's
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Well, the service doesn't sound that bad, and I'm playing a game, so becoming a paragon seems not possible. Yeah, he's just expecting
You know
too
how
much from
desperate
her.
the nobles are for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
No, he wants to take it and kick you out. I see it. He's a bad guy. I'm going to kill him. Probably sooner or later. I need to get going. Yeah, sure. Let's just do some game.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
I can't promise you that, little sister. Probably trouble finds me. Ooh. Saving game. The castless. But I see treasure. Treasure's dwarf. How do you open the treasure?
I shall do it.
Hello. Right click loot. probably bugged or something. That's nice. The first thing I see, bug. Carla, and I don't need to talk to you. Let's get out of the house. I feel a little bit... Yeah. It could be a little bit more muzzled. And my daggers feel light. Where's my shield?
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Wait, he's falling on my sister? You what, mate? I must smack you for that.
But
Yeah.
no hot-blooded dwarf can help himself. Those perfect lips, just made to be screaming my name. You must have had a few naughty thoughts yourself, huh? What do you say?
She's my sister, you idiot. I'm just role-playing a game. I want to smack him. Yeah, just threaten him.
You know I'm kidding. It's strictly hands-off with me and Rika. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we'd better get down to business.
I don't like this guy.
No such luck. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Why do we need to do that? Can't we just kill the guy and get it done with?
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course.
Oh.
I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
Ooh. I don't like him, but I also don't like... I don't like both of them. Can I just dehead it? And then switch heads? I don't know, I'm fine.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Yeah. Yay. Let's go. Oh, he's in my crew. Well, this is the starting area, guys. Beggar. Some more beggars around here? Yep. The slums and dust down.
Hey there, Carter boy. Care to try a taste of this? Any way you like it.
Your hands and... no, just... please don't.
2 bits for the needy.
I don't think I'm that rich.
I seen you around. You one of them Barat boys. You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age.
No, I'm not your age, man. I hate that
This'll
kind
be you someday. Soon as you start to wrinkle up and Barat's got no use for you. Don't think you got anywhere to go but here.
It's a game, so probably I'll get somewhere else. Probably. The guard probably doesn't like me.
Back! I don't want to catch your diseases.
Yeah, he doesn't like me. A beggar.
Spare silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't wake without it.
Why beg to the beggars? I don't have coin. Go to the upper town and beg. This looks a lot better. Nice. Ooh. This
What are you
feels
doing
real
here,
dry
Brian?
feeling. Commoner, merchant. Gosh. No. I just like the ceiling. Just like how hot must it be to just stand next
Have
to
you heard? King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep woods.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not, Bronca's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deeps that long.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll find out. It should be hot. I never experienced standing next to lava, magma. How do you call it? It's... wait.
Hey, boy. You look like someone who could use a spare copper. What do you say?
Ooh, he's offering me money. Is it quick money?
No work, just money for something you're not even using. Much. You look like you've still got all your teeth. Nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say?
Ooh, can I sell my teeth? No.
You won't get a better price. I'm in demand. Top tooth and wig shop off the Diamond Quarter, 4 years running. There are some who just take what they want off someone like you. I'm offering an honest deal. What do you say?
Why can't I sell my teeth? It's offering me. The response is on.
The rat wouldn't like you throwing that around. This guy's an artisan that's practically a smith. We don't need that high a profile.
That sounded like a threat, Brad. You know the sentence for harassing a resident engaged in legitimate trade is public flogging and 100 silver fine. No work's legitimate if they let you do it, boy. The Assembly declared back in Darbier's reign that it insults the ancestors for caste lists to perform any work the recognized lineages can do. Now, do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just leaving. Right now, forgive my friend. You know the vent fumes. They mess with the mind. We're very sorry to bother you. Let's get back before you land us both in a cell.
I want to go in the sack of the Holy fight them all. I'm the master dwarf. Ooh, let's go into the bar. Master dwarf is easily distracted.
The ancestors were smiling on my beds today. Another round for the house.
Yeah. Give
Hey,
me a
I'm
try.
trying to have a drink here. You mind standing downwind?
No castless.
Why would I tell you anything?
Take a close look before you finish that sentence. Are you sure you want to make us insist?
Oh, I didn't realize who sent you. He's here all right. Oscius.
Right over there. Been nursing that same mug half the day. Paid up front, though. Good silver. What's he done?
You want to make that your business?
Sorry, just trying to make conversation. You, do what you have to. Just, try and keep it neat. I'm still paying for this space.
So he thinks I'm killing the dude? Cool. Why don't you offer me some free beer? Something to cleanse my thirst. He offered around. Just...
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Oscius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Seriously, that's your response? You're a smuggler and you ask how they know your name.
Oh no, you're not from Barat, are you? Because that would be too much. I don't think I could handle.
Oh my god, how big of an idiot is he? If you did nothing wrong, you have got nothing to fear.
I just want to make sure nobody, does anything too hasty.
Yeah, he's definitely hiding. He's...
Making sure you didn't accidentally pocket any processed lyrium. You know.
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
You're avoiding the question. Oh, he's a bitch. Yeah.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
Can't I just take the cut? How long have you been cheating?
Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me.
First time cheat. How easy is it for you to confess? Seriously, that bad. It's probably not the main game, so come on, give me one good reason.
I've got a lot of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore and sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
Ooh, I'm going to intimidate. I like that option.
All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Barat will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Barat. And to someone who won't run to him. Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll go to Olinda. She's a merchant. She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
Ooh, that was easy to convince him to. Yeah, he is reasonable. 50-50 sounds like a deal.
What happens to me?
Witnesses talk.
Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that?
Yep. Yep, certainly we're going to kill you for that. You shouldn't have tried to buy... I wish there was another way. No, sorry.
No!
Pause. You are good sitting in the air. Let's go for dual ones. Yeah, well. What you looking at?
Very well.
Ooh, lyrium nuggets and some copper. So everyone's here. Oh, the bartender is gone. And just a dead body. Let's go to the merchants.
We've got to trade this lyrium in quick and get back before Barat starts wondering what we've been doing. Unless you think we should give it all to Barat.
Yeah, let's...
Then we better go find Olinda. She used to give me crusts over a week's end loaf when I was little. She's got a soft spot for me. And she hates Barat. Whew. You should hear her go on about how it's blackmail to pay protection money and the castless deserve better. She's got a stall in the commons not too far from Tapster's. She'll give us a fair deal and Barat won't hear about it.
So, if I'm going to look to my right, am I going to find her? Yes. Wow.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
Just some person. We've got some delirium to sell to you.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium?
Somewhere. Are you interested or not?
How much do you have?
2 nuggets.
I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30.
Yeah, let's just sell the 2 nuggets. 30 silver sounds like a reasonable bunch. I got none.
All right then. Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case.
Yeah, we both got 30 silver. Let's go back to the dude. Yeah. That dude. Beggars. Beggars everywhere. Guard. Oh, we really are in the ground. How deep are we? Let's go. Where do we actually need to go? Journal. You kill this guy and you're quite certain he gets his actions. Retrieve delirium and return to Barat at his shop in the commons. I went here for nothing. Yeehaw! Let's go back, you beggars, you filthy. Oh, I'm filthy as well. So let's go! Are there any other stuff?
Great prices on all arms and armor, like they were crafted by the Paragon Smith Bronca herself.
Yeah, I don't believe you. So, where are you?
Do you mind? I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
Oh, you're a bastard. Hey, don't you have a mark?
Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm cashless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day.
So you're scamming. I hate you. Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh? You like being denied the chance to do a job when you know you have strength and skill? You like having to beg? Or maybe you think being cashless gives you a license to steal from those who do make an honest living. If you were on the surface, you could open a shop, claim land, and start a farm, and get legally married by the human chantry. Orgins is the only place in the world that will treat you like this. Yet you all stay. I'll never understand it.
You patronizing son of a bee. If I wanted to call an idiot, I'd ask her mother.
This is why none of you ever get out of Dust Town.
I like Dust Town. I was probably born there, I guess. Oh yeah. Wait.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
What?
I happen to be doing the personal washing of the third assistant to the Shaper of Memories. He's from House Harrowmont, you know. It took my mother 5 years of sewing dresses for the head maid to get me noticed. Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
Seriously? You think it's important?
It's barely under the king himself. They control Orzamar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are. Except you, I guess. Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Oh, you bitch, can I kill her? I'm really easy to get pissed off and kill. Oh, why not?
Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway, but their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born.
Oh, she's so patronizing. Why do I say sorry? I don't want to say sorry.
I am not casteless. I am an honorable member of the servant caste. I serve my betters as is my place, decided by the ancestors who granted my mother my birth. I am not a criminal.
You sound like you're stealing clothes. I'm just going to leave you be.
As if I'd stop for you.
Well, you did, to talk to me and blame me. So why not? Got a lot of more interesting brat shop. Let's go in here.
The king's old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius? Some people are slow learners. You should have known. You don't lie to me. I can smell it. Did I make that clear? I thought I made that clear. Now, did you find out what I asked you for or not?
I forgot to check the body.
What? Are you breathing smoke? You've just lost me my property, haven't you? Jarvia, search them. They got anything that looks like more coin than they're worth, take it.
No. God damn it.
I'm going to give you one more chance. One job. You split on this one, and you and your sweet sister are both out on the street.
Let me guess, I don't have a choice.
You're catching on. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some Grey Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing.
So what do you want me to do? Patronize? Shout at people? And that sort of stuff? Fucking...
There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar. Veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everd's a long shot. Just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand?
I need to go after one or accept that guy. Sure.
The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find a Verd. See who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight.
This sounds complicated. Can't I just kill that guy? Yeah, how am I supposed to get in his water?
He should have an alcove for his pre-fight preparations. All the fighters are provided basins of water. If you're asking how to sneak in there, you're pretty much saying you're no good to me.
I am no good to you. And who's this lady you are having? Alright, let's just go.
You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see a Verd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Jarvia. And Barat. Oh, so just some armor. Could have been a headless dwarf. Well, that was it guys for the first episode. Let's try and find another. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.